Now there's a black bear here with just as coming down the track, boom, there in amongst the bracken and ferns. So morning guys, and welcome back. It's now just coming up to 7:10, so still early. I'm going to stay here for an hour or so, head back, late breakfast, cup of coffee, sort my kit out, back out again. Going to plant myself somewhere well out of the way and hope to get some luck. Last night, unbelievable. Wolves were howling like mad last night, and it was going on for ages. And this morning as well, when I was riding into this location, about 5:20, the wolves were going mental again. It's amazing to hear that call of the wild of the wolves. Was just an incredible feeling, really. Sends just chills right down you. Proper wild. And there were so many of them actually just calling away there. Amazing. First time I've ever heard it, and what a memory. Absolutely awesome. And I think I may have caught a wolf on one of my trail cams, what I put in my pitch where I'm staying. I put one inside the pitch just to see if anything came around at night. And I think there's possibly a back end of a wolf running down the track. Apparently there has been a couple of wolves seen in the campsite, and the calls of the wolves last night and this morning seemed very close. So really exciting, really great to hear them. I mean, that's something I've always wanted to hear. So yeah, made up. So gonna push on here for another hour and a half, go back for a nice sausage sandwich, cup of coffee, get myself ready, and then get out again and hopefully get myself set up and do some more photography over the back end over there. Hopefully nice and quiet, out of the way of any tracks and trails, and maybe we'll get lucky with something moving through, or maybe some bird species as well. Focus on birds a bit, I think, today. There's a lot about, so hopefully we'll get lucky there. But yeah, stick with it guys. Another kind of day to go. It's the rest of today and tomorrow morning, and hopefully we'll pull something out the bag. Hey, you guys, all right. So guys, we've got a load of cedar waxwings in here on this berry bush, and it's baking hot. It's the afternoon, but the bears have been active from about 1 till 3, and it's just coming up to 1 o'clock. I'm just down by the water here, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Lake of Two Rivers, really, really nice. And there's so many waxwings. There was just got my camera out, and there's a gap through a conifer, and I was just going to get some nice shots, but it moved. But I'm hoping they're going to come back. There's loads in a bush behind. Hopefully we'll get lucky. So guys, I'm just out in the afternoon on the patch, and it's all pretty quiet at the moment. Lots of bird species around, but we're looking for that black bear. Now there's a black bear here with 2 cubs, so a sow with 2 cubs, and this is a great spot. It's quite quiet up here. Haven't really been up this end that much, but talking to some people as well, this is a really good spot for them and where they've hung out in previous years. So we're right near a massive lake just there. So this goes all the way around here, and there's lots of tracks and trails in here, and the food sign is here. There's lots of red berries, which I don't know what they are, but there's also a lot of blueberries in here as well. And there's quite windy trails here, and there's a few that go off that are definitely made by mammals. Just got to keep your wits about you though, really, to be honest, because I'm in quite a confined space, and what I don't want to do is bump into a bear at close range. I don't want to stress it out, startle it, and it does a bit of a bluff charge or has a bit of an issue with me. But I'm talking now, so bears have got an exceptional hearing, and their sense of smell is 7 times stronger than that of a dog. So we've got kind of 5 million scent receptors in our nose. Dogs have roughly got about 150 million scent receptors. So a bear's got 7 times that. So that's pretty damn good. So, and their hearing's good, but the sight's pretty bad. Comparable to ours, I'm not sure. I think it's probably not as good, but what they haven't got in sight, they make up for with hearing and their sense of smell. So if there's a bear in here now, it's likely to know I'm here. The wind's in this direction, but I'm still speaking quite loudly. But just having a look round, they're used to people in this area, so it might tolerate just a bit of noise, and it could just be sitting pretty somewhere. Always really, really good to look up as well, because black bears are exceptional climbers, and especially young, when the cubs are born and they're with the sow, any sign of danger, the cubs, she gives them an indication. The cubs will then go into cover straight up a tree and stay there until all is clear. So if there's a male in the area or us humans getting in the way, then they'll seek somewhere safe to go, and then she'll likely just check it out and then probably leave the area. They're not generally confrontational, and this is not speaking from experience, guys, because I have limited experience with bears, reading books, watching films, talking to experts. So just good to gauge your subject as well. Try to pack in as much knowledge as possible about the subject. Things to do in case you get up close and personal to one. I'm carrying bear spray at the moment, always good to have. I've also got a horn, and just in case, it's good to have it. A lot of people say, oh, you're carrying bear spray, you know, as if to say, what's the point? But I'd rather have it than not, and I feel safer having it. Yeah, but it's just a fantastic area, it really is. And this is the open expanse now. All of this carpeted mainly in blueberries. There's areas of grassland here as well, but interspersed is patches. But yeah, it is a fantastic spot. Loads of bird species in here. Sparrows, eastern kingbirds, red-winged blackbirds, a few hawk species. Beautiful. Nice cool breeze today. It's kind of about 20, 21, 22 degrees. So quite pleasant. But all in all, it's a bit quiet on the bears, which is a shame because ordinarily this place apparently has a reputation like last year where there was upwards of 6 bears in here feeding throughout the day. So there's been no set pattern. You'd think early morning and evening would be the best times, which it ordinarily is with most wildlife species. It's a crepuscular species, so it's dusk and dawn. But at the moment they've been out feeding at lunchtime. Key times between 1 and 3 p.m. I saw one at 12:44, and a few bird species just startled me then. And it was there for 5 minutes and disappeared. So there is no set time scale at the moment. So we don't really know when's the best time to be out. So I'm just coming out all times I can, up early morning at 5, straight out, back about 9, and then back out about 11:30 until 4 o'clock, back for some tea, back out about 5, 5:15. So until dark. So I'm putting in maximum hours, about sort of 9.5, 10 hours a day, all in all. So anyway, guys, that's just a quick walk round of the patch. Really hoping that as that light goes now, I've got a couple hours before I go back for my dinner, and then back out on my last evening sesh here, hoping we'll get to see that black bear again. So this is the final evening of my trip, and I'm hoping tonight's going to be the night for the bears. God knows where I'm up to now. I think I'm up to like 37 hours, 36 hours or something for 4.5 minutes of bear. So just goes to show how hard it is, guys. So just going to get the kit set up. It's now about 5:30, so I've got 3 and a bit hours of light. I just hope we get to see it, really. Yeah, if not, maybe a moose or something coming through. Who knows? Got a load of Canada geese out to the right. Got a lot of bird species flying around. So yeah, going to get amongst it, get it set up, chill out, got a nice brew. Hopefully we'll have some results. I've got a friend I've met up with, him and his girlfriend, Alex. So he's a forces guy here in Canada. So he's going to join me a bit later, after he's been fishing with his girlfriend, and keep me company, I guess, and hopefully we'll both get some luck. But yeah, I'm just really hoping. Right, back to it. So guys, I may have to move back a little. So the food source is really close to me here, and I don't want to stop the bears coming out to feed. So I'm probably going to have to drop back somewhere a bit further. But I'll get set up, and then I'll drop back, find somewhere different to go. I want to be, the light's out there, it's going to cast a nice glow across here, but literally I'm only about 25 foot from the feeding area, and I don't want to be too close to the bears. I've got a 500 on, I've got plenty enough reach. There is further berries further over, but the best crop is right here, and I don't want to be in the way, so I'm going to have to drop back a little bit to the tree line, I think, so I'm a little bit further away. So I've relocated now, so I was way over there on the tree line, and the food source was kind of right in front. So got a lovely open space there. The light is out to my right, so I'm kind of gonna get a bit of side lighting, but as that sun drops, it's not gonna be too bad. And that offers quite a nice bit of light coming all the way across. So the bears could come from that side, or the bears could come from that side. So whichever way, they're unlikely to come from behind me, unlikely. There's literally this little bit of meadow, and there's a few trees, and then there's the lake right behind. So if they did come out from that side, which they won't, then I wouldn't be in their way. So if they come out from the dense forest to the left and to the right, I'm not going to be in their way. So I'm putting myself out of their area, hopefully. And if they come across and feed in front of me, great. Or from the side, etc., or further down the way. But this is unlikely. So of all the places they've come, this would be the last resort. I'm just trying to reduce any risk of any confrontation, getting in their way. I'm not too worried about the safety sort of thing really, because they're going to see me here, bold as brass. The wind's going this way so they can smell me. It's just that I'm watching from a distance, and if they come in and feed in front, no matter what distance they're at, I'll probably just stay where I am and just go with the long shots. I'm not going to be stalking into the bears. I'm just going to take what I get if they do come out. But that's the big question. Will they come out? Who knows? I'd like to think they would, but no guarantees. But I'm going to just sit, enjoy the environment, because it's beautiful evening, nice light breeze, keeping those flies down. Bit of bird song, absolutely cracking. But yeah, really pleased with the location, and hopefully we shall, maybe, on the last evening, get lucky. Well, it's been an absolutely awesome 5 days. Not quite finished yet, so I got tomorrow morning session early. But I just want to kind of wrap it up here really, whilst the light's still good. We've got a screaming merlin. I've got some really nice merlin shots and a bit of video as well since I've been here, which has been great. I haven't been vlogging like everything I do because I'm going to kind of roll it all into a video. But it's just been amazing. The weather's been spot on. Highlights have got to be the 4.5 minutes of the bear. That was fantastic, it really was. I think the wolf howling was incredible. The merlins, some of the smaller bird species, the moose, through the early morning mist, the mornings, the sunrises, sunsets, absolutely incredible. And the place I'm staying is superb, really friendly people, absolutely awesome. And also just like to say, for those new subscribers who've started following the channel since I arrived here, thanks very much for you guys as well. It's lovely to meet new people. Got on with everybody really well, had some right laughs. It's been superb. Special shout out to Jessica, Alex and to Ali as well. We've had lots of fun, lots of waiting around, lots of sore feet, but it's been great. And this place is just amazing. And I'm back here for the Moose Rut in October. Which will be awesome. Apparently it's going to be wall-to-wall photographers here, because it's the full Rhapsody with all the colours here, and with the Moose Rut on this open area is quite spectacular. So a little bit different, probably a lot of people here there, whereas since I've been here now it's been really quite nice, and it's not been inundated with far too many photographers, which for me is not always where I want to be. I kind of like moments of just being on my own. Yeah, I'm going to get back to some photography. There's still some birds kicking around. There's a merlin just hunting over this lovely expanse here. So I'm going to get back to that, see if I can nail some shots. We've got a couple of hours of light left. So fingers crossed we shall get results. If we do, you'll see those at the end of the video. And if we get some luck tomorrow, you'll also see that with a quick intro on my last day. But if not, and it's a blank, then this is it. But I hope you've enjoyed the Algonquin trip here in beautiful part of Ontario. It's just been amazing, and the weather, yeah, awesome. We've got something going over the top. Red-winged blackbird. But I'm going to say, knock it on the head there. Thanks very much indeed, guys. If you don't subscribe to the channel and you fancy giving the channel a watch, that would be great. I really appreciate every single subscriber I get. The interaction, the likes, the comments, amazing. Really helps the channel, really helps that algorithmic thing, which I never understand. But all that engagement is really positive. So please get in touch. Private message me as well if you want to, via my Facebook page, through Instagram, Threads, etc. But from me, in this amazing, wonderful place with a Canada goose just peeking its head up just behind me, thanks very much indeed for watching my Algonquin journey, and I'll see you all soon. So guys, back out again this morning at 5 o'clock. Nice early start again, straight on the ground, up to the normal spot that I've been going to the last couple of days. Absolutely nothing. Beautiful morning, really cold, about 6 degrees today, which is crazy. And decided to leave there about 8 o'clock, so spent a couple of hours there, saw the sun come up, a few bird species around, but no bears. And decided en route back just to check out the spot that I saw the bear earlier in the week on the Tuesday for that 4.5 minutes. And just as I was coming down the track, boom, there in amongst the bracken and ferns, feeding, was the bear. Absolutely over the moon. Incredible. So pleased. You know, it's been a real hard week, 10-hour days, up early in the morning, bed early at night. I've really been putting the hours in, hoping to get results. Doesn't always faze me, but I was getting to a point going, geez, you know, this is really hard. I was hoping to see more bears because there was a lot more action here last week. But it is the way it is. Wildlife hasn't got a timetable. It just does as it feels, which is great, and that's what I love about it. But to get the action with that bear for about 45 minutes at the end there, running 2 cameras, running the R7 for video and a few stills, running the R3 as well, just going constantly, but still enjoying the moment with the bear. Sadly, at the end, a red fox came through and flushed the bear, and it went off into the forest. I don't think the bear was particularly spooked by the fact it was a fox, but something came crashing through and it was a fox hunting. But nevertheless, it was great to spend time with it, and it was magical. And it's nice to see some friends I made from the week here back to see it as well when we finished. So yeah, it was an amazing way to finish. So I'm gonna pack all my gear up now, head back to the campsite, de-rig, get back on the road and get home. But as always guys, thanks very much indeed for watching my video today. I had an amazing time. It's cool, but that's the way I do wildlife photography. Shooting from the hip, getting out in nature, doing your fieldcraft, doing the thing, and not baiting, not doing that whole hide stuff, you know, baited hide stuff, just getting out on the ground and experiencing nature in its raw form as it is on their terms. Yeah, it was fantastic. So yeah, thanks very much for watching guys, and I'll see you all next time.